Good morning, Earbuds. It's 4 a.m. in New York. Somebody asked that in the chat. It's 4 a.m. in New York. We are live. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. This is the Early Bird Show. Is anybody on this channel? Because I think you all became millionaire yesterday, didn't you? AMC, AMC, AMC. No, didn't. It's trying to go again today, as BB does. BB Blackberry is now up 16%. AMC is up 13%, 35 million shares traded. So it's the squeeze continues, I think. Just looking now at my pre-market stocks, and it's well, what a day it is. So let's see who's in the room. All the people in the room are not millionaires. Okay, so Jacqueline, what is this? This is the Early Bird Show. OP, it's Thursday. Yeah, Fraskan, good morning. Pavel, good morning. Good to see you. David, good morning. Or David, I'm not sure. Put up 365. Up over 30K. All right, that's just the start of being a millionaire. That's just good put up. 735 AMC. Yeah, that's what's doing right now. Just really doesn't know where to go from here. So now it's 69-ish. So where you're in that one. AMC was rocketing, yeah. America sleeping, and here in Europe we're already trading AMC right now, but be careful, be careful, be careful. Who needs a watch list if you have AMC? So do I have to do my watch list, or are you just going to trade AMC today? Tell me. David, no, I'm an investor in European stocks, but not a day trader. So I day trade in American stocks, and I'm an investor in European stocks. But this show is a Benzinga show, and this is a day trading show. So I have a watch list every morning. But well, yeah, what nobody knows anything, as Dennis Dick uses to say. So I can put up my watch list, but everybody's going to trade AMC and BB and SNDL also up 9% already, and AKD up 6%. Workhorse up 27%. Nokia up. All stocks that you expect. This is just unbelievable. So Blackberry is now up 19%, above $18. Good morning, conversations on character and CLOV for you. Shall I put it on a watch list? Yeah, why not? But who needs a watch list? Everybody was a millionaire yesterday. If I had to believe the Twitter feed, but shit ain't like that, I think. Can I say shit on the show? I think I can. Joaquim Santos, good morning from Portugal. I am 234100. Good morning. Palantir, yeah, why not? I think Palantir is on the list. Palantir is on the list. Oh, Bas, what about Beyond Meat? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Beyond Meat. I put them on the watch list. Why not? You scream out those tickets, so I'm going to put them all on the watch list. Why not? Beyond Meat. GTT conversation on character. Global telecom technology. I'm going to add that one also. Why not just add everything? So for everybody who's watching this for the first time, because they lost on AMC yesterday, which also can happen, of course, if you shorted the stock on a pre-market high or something, then believe it or not, I did not trade AMC yesterday. And I still made money. Wow. Is it possible? Yeah, that's possible. AMC, of course, AMC is on the list, Rodrigo. David Billa, yeah, I'm going to talk you through all the things that we do on this show. So don't worry about that. It's going to be fine. So when we're talking about stocks, we never talk about Tesla anymore, but you really can win a free share of Tesla. That's now here it is. So win a free share of Tesla. Can you see that? Just go to that YouTube channel that I'm just putting up there, and you can put in that code and you can win a free Tesla share. And Tesla is now up, I don't know, what is Tesla doing right now? It's around $600. So we're giving away $600. Why not? Go to the YouTube channel, use that code, and you can win a free Tesla share. But before you do that, just watch this show. We're going to talk some stocks. We're going to talk a lot of stocks, of course. And then we're going to talk also about what we did yesterday. And what we did yesterday was we traded NEO. No, we did not. We traded OVV, and we traded... what did we trade it again yesterday? I don't know anymore. So CCL, of course. So I'm just this guy who thinks, okay, I'm not going to touch AMC because, well, I make a lot of money. So I traded OVV. Really? Yeah, I traded OVV. And AMC just went like a rocket, and in OVV it was how slow can you go. So we put out these levels on our show every day. So I'm going to give you the levels on the show, which are levels of support and levels of resistance. And if you want to go long, then you use the support. And if you want to go long, if you want to go short, then you can or may use the resistance, but you also may use, of course, the support. And if you want to short anything, then be my guest. I'm not the greatest short player in the world. I can play a good short if I want to. I'm long biased normally. So my watch list is based on just touching a support level and then play it from there on the long side. So this is OVV, very long play. It took, I think, an hour or so to make 50 cents on a stock of $29, but I was in with the good CSI, so I was happy with that. And then we also traded CCL. And if you follow me on Twitter, and you should, because I didn't get any response yesterday, just a little response, but I know why that is, because everybody was in AMC. So 29.92 on the left-hand side here, this is what we called out yesterday as being the support, and bam, right on a kisser, as Joel Elconin always says. So it's a brilliant reversal play for this one, 29.92, and then all the way up, and the target here was 30.74. So I'm getting out at 30.74, and then it pulls back a little bit, and then around here I tweeted out, really around here on the right hand side of my screen now, sorry, I tweeted out, I am watching CCL because it's close to its resistance, and if it breaks through its resistance, then you can play it a second time around. So if it looks nice, play it twice. Once here, took my profit here, all of it's not 75% or something, just this was my target, played it to the max, boom, got out here, and then just waited here, sorry, and when it broke 30.74, which was resistance, then played it again to the long side. No spectacular moves like an AMC. I know that, but this is just me, guys. This is me trading. This is me trading from the levels. I made a good amount of money, and I'm really happy that everybody traded AMC yesterday. I really do. I think that everybody should make a profit. So if you did, kudos to you. Good morning, Tilla. Good morning, James. Blackberry to Rocket. Yeah, we talked about Blackberry already. So you've been holding CCL since April 2020. Wow, let's look at that. We've got a millionaire in our team, guys. Lord Wiki says CCL $22. Wow. So this is just like in April 22. You really bought a dip. So this is COVID, of course. This is the dip, $7.80, and then 400% move almost. No, a 400% move. That's just brilliant, Lord Ricky. Workhorse, off to the races. Yes, blind trader, I told you. How about Rocket? I'm going to put it on the watch list. So this is my watch list that it's right here now on your screen. Rocket. Add that. So this is the watch list. These are 20 some stocks. Look at this watch list. Is this a big old watch list for you? And let's get through that. But if you're going to trade all any AMC, I'm just feeling a little bit obsolete, I think. Is that the word? I don't know. AMC is not even on this one. So, I'm going to put AMC on, of course. So. SNDL, guys, 139. Holy mackerel. It was a $1, just got over the $1 mark yesterday and the day before we talked about SNDL. So this is my main board. This is what I'm looking at if I am watching stocks. I'm watching 10 to 20 stocks every day. Tesla's going up now, so it's really go to the YouTube channel and put in your code because it just went up $5, so you can win a Tesla share for if you participate in that promotion, and maybe you win this Tesla share and you get one Tesla share. You don't get a Tesla, you do get a Tesla share. So this is my main board. I watch 10 to 20 stocks every day, and 4 of them are on my main playing field here. And the other ones I set alerts on, and if the alerts go off, then I'm going to switch to one of those. So, and then I got here, and this is my 1 minute chart here on the right hand side of my screen, and then this is my 5 minute chart on the left hand side of my screen. And then I'm going to decide I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get in here. So this is CCL now. Having a lot of trouble to maintain the highs of yesterday. So let's do this. CLNE, blind trader. Okay, why not? Oh, these are the pre-market stocks. I'm sorry, my favorites. So this is the watch list that we I'm in a good mood because everybody made money yesterday, and that's also fine for me because if everybody's in a good mood and there's a good fight going on, so but maybe it's going to be chop for AMC after markets open, and if you cannot trade now, then you have to wait till markets open. It's going to be all chop, and then you really want to have some stocks to watch. So this is my watch list now. Hey, Patrick. Lord Ricky was not a millionaire, but you did do very well on CCL, so that's just great. Let's talk about stocks, guys. So this is now my daily here, and I'm going to erase these. This is CCL right now, and let's look at SIRI first. This is SIRI for you. So we talked about SIRI a few days ago, and I just said maybe if it's hovering here, then you cannot play it, but no hovering whatsoever. And then after this big day, this was just some hesitation. I thought hesitation would take place here, but it didn't. And SIRI just wants to go like a lot of stocks want to go. So this is SIRI. This is just a ridiculous move, of course, here. On SIRI, and this is what's happening now. Not right now, but 31 million shares here, volume just 2% up right now. You can see that in the 1 minute. So, but there's no volume here. So we're looking at the daily now in order to see if we can set some levels here. It's just took out all these levels here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the same area, 6, 7 if you want to. And now, the end is near. No, it's not. If you see something like this on a daily chart here, just make this a little bigger for everybody so this volume can go. So if you see this in the same area and it's now just above that, or it was above that yesterday, this is the spread now, but there's no volume whatsoever, then this 6545, this was resistance for a long time. And then what you want to see is that this 45 will be support today, and then you can play it to the long side, and to the long side there are almost no levels to be called unless you want to see this to be a level, but Just one support level to the long side for SIRI, no volume in pre-market and no real movement in pre-market, so you have to wait till markets open and then play SIRI from 6:45. Patrick, you're a poker player and you're still up in Los Angeles. So you're playing poker right now and listening to the traders. That's great. Did you believe, or will you believe, or could you believe that I did exact the opposite a few days back? So I was trading and I was listening to a poker channel. I don't know which one. And it was just real calming to me just to hear them about talking about poker. I do a little Texas Hold'em myself, but I'm not the greatest poker player in the world. Everybody who watches this channel more than once, who watched this channel more than once, you see all my hands go do this and this and this and this. And when I'm playing poker, I'm going, this is what I'm doing. So I have no poker face whatsoever. So, but I can play poker online because nobody can see me doing this all the time. Great to have you here, Patrick. I always, when someone says Los Angeles, I always have this song in my head. Which song is that, you ask now? I cannot sing and I will not sing for you, but the lyrics are, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? I don't even know the band, but I remember that lyric very well. So let's see if we can buy some dippers. Just a lot of stocks went up yesterday, of course, but not all. Can you hear me? There's something going on, but you saw what I did there, didn't you? Am I back on? Tell me. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, James. G said, So SNDL is really in play today again, I think. So this is GZ. GZ no volume in a pre-market to speak of. We played GZ more than once. I don't know if I played it that much, but we looked at it more than once, as you can see. So this is all from previous shows, and we're going to erase those. And I see what you're trying to do here. Just buy the dip, but be very careful that 115 here should be your level. And of course, the $1 also for GZ. So be very careful, because you're going to run into a lot of resistance here at 131, at 135, and at 140 for GZ. So there was SNDL. NRG, energy. This was Energy's day yesterday, so this is what I like very much. This is going down, 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 down. And it just might... We just might see the bottom here, but I'm not sure of. Nobody knows anything, to quote Dennis Dick. But really want to see if this 33 level here can hold. It's a nice whole dollar, and it's coinciding with its 9 EMA. So this green one is the 9 EMA, this yellow one is the 20, the blue one is the 50, and the red one is the 200. So this is not bullish by any means. It has to overcome a lot of resistance, but there is some room to grow here from 33 to 38.70, because that's the next resistance that you've got here, the 20 EMA. And not only because of that, because this is also an area of resistance. That's something that you see, and then it just got down. And now maybe if you get a second day runner, then you want to see this one holding this 33 level, getting up there, and then maybe if we get a crazy day again, go all the way up to here. But that's a tall order, I think. So that's NRG. KDP. Do I need to say more? You know what I'm going to say. Real nice trend here with higher highs and higher lows. Just managing here to get a higher high in and just a higher low, and just here this is a consolidation, and you think, okay, this is it, but it's not. So be careful, because it's doesn't move that much. It's got a big float, 785 million, but it just moves 51 cents a day on average. So like a big day here. So this is a conservative play for everybody who likes this, to play this one more conservative and doesn't want to play AMC. You want to see this 36.68 as a support level, and otherwise this also 36.36 is support, and then you can play this one to 37.50-ish, of course, which was the high of post-market. Yeah, but no volume whatsoever. So just put in those two support lines and see if you can make 50 cents out of this one. So KDP, if you're a conservative player. HWM, also a buy the dip possibility if it holds this line here. So also this nice move up, and then big dip here, but aerospace still moving up to the upside. So this 34.90, so this is a level all day long. 35, we're going to call 35 on that one, and then this is your next level. It's just touching the 9 EMA, and it's also the low of this day. So pretty clear levels on HWM. 387 million float and can move 80 cents on a day on a $35 stock. So a little profit to be made. Now let's look at AMC. What's going on there? So, well, look at this. So this is the pop in the first minute here. Now it tries to get up again. So play this on price action. I don't have to talk about it any longer than that, I think. Or do I? Blackberry, where's it going? Yeah, you tell me. Nobody knows anything. So Blackberry, we talked about Blackberry in the beginning of the show. So from 17 to 20. I'm lost here. You cannot go call any levels here. So if you want to trade this, please do. Memphis again. SNDL, we talked about SNDL. So SNDL is just a price action play. We talked about SNDL. This is the third stock that we talked about today. So and each one teach each one. That's why we are here. We're teaching each other, and I am just so glad that I'm part of this group of early birds, because you call out all these great stocks here. If you see something like this on my charts, that's just I'm trying to get into options. So I'm still learning. I'm a stock trader all day long, but I'm really trying to do some option plays here. And so this is my paper trade on options, doing quite well on that one. And so you can discard that. That's not something that you have to look at right now. And you see a lot of green, but also a lot of reds. GTT. Wow. Also market from $2.85 to $4.27. It's just amazing. No thoughts on that other than you have to really play this one on price action, of course. So GCT was on our watch list, and MRD is on our watch list. And we're just going to talk about some stocks that are not so sensational. And I do that because there's no volume here whatsoever. So this is on a daily. If markets open, everything dies down, then you might just be have the opportunity to buy the dip here. So it really has to hold this 1350, of course. So look at this. Going all the way up, then rejects this level, and then be very careful because, well, it's not a double top, but came close to it. So this was support earlier, this 1350 level. So this really needs to hold, and then you can play to the upside. So no other levels but this level of support, 1355, and then just go with the rides. If SNDL and AMC are not moving when markets open, and you only can trade it when markets open. Nokia. Also a big day yesterday. We know why. Or do we? So this was Nokia yesterday. Here from 524 to 558. Well, big day, biggish day. But can I do it again today? So also no levels on Nokia, price action trades. Keep it on your watch list because you don't know what's going to happen with this one. If squeezes will go on, then this just might be another squeeze. Something like this happened to Nokia in the beginning of the year. Then CLOV. We talked about CLOV more than once. We even pulled out the Fibonacci tools for this one, but is this still something that you can use? Well, yeah, it's getting close to its 38% here, so it just might be something here. So if this 1055 is the next level, but well, after a day like this, these levels are all doomed to nothingness because this is just such a big day. You cannot do anything else than play this on price action, really. Play it on price action. The Fibonacci was at 1053-ish, and that's also where the 200 SME is. So if you play this one to the upside, please be aware that 1053 is resistance. To the downside, well, this is 837, so you don't want it to go all the way back. It's just a mover of 70 cents a day normally, so this is another price action play, but be aware that 1050-ish is resistance. AHT, look at this. So will it or will it not? So put AHT on your watch list also and play this one on price action because that's the only way that you can play these. You really want to see this one break, of course, 614. So let's say 6 here, all the way up and rejected 6 twice. No volume now, so not something that you can trade right now. So 6 is your first level of resistance, and then of course this 615 that we talked about. And after that, then you just might want to watch, or not after that, but to the downside, 550. And then, of course, pre-market open, post-market close, this blue and white line coincide now just at the same level. 575 is always a level for me. Palantir, this is Palantir right now. So from 24.50 down to 23.86. We played Palantir more than once. We talked about Palantir more than once. So we're going to erase those now. This is the day Palantir had yesterday. Didn't get above this 24.90 mark here. So that's what you want to see to the upside. This is 24.84 and this is 24.75. So let's call out 24.80 as your breakout level if you want to break this to the upside, and then you can play this one all the way up to 25.78-ish. But for now, in pre-market, it's done. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, of course. So you have to find some strength here now in Palantir in order to play this one to the upside. And maybe it will go down to this bottoming out to this 2280. Not really sure about that one because that's a tall order. Maybe you could take all day and then bounces at 2280 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. CCL. Did we talk about CCL already? No, yeah, almost. No, yeah, here's CCL. So this is my watch list. If you watch the screen, this is my watch list. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So guys, over 100 people are watching right now. How are we do on our likes? How did we do on our likes today? Is there something going on? Do we have a lot of likes? Don't we have a lot of likes? And if you didn't like this, then please hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this with your friends, make this Benzinga channel grow. That's the important thing. And if you are watching this show and if you want to watch a little bit more after this show, then go to this YouTube channel and put in this code and you can win a Tesla share. You cannot win a Tesla share. That's still $600. Put in the promotion code and it will just go like you. It will just go. It will just go. I'm so bad in doing promotions, but I have to because otherwise my boss is really. No, he's not. Okay, Bctx guys. Let's go on with our watch list. This is Bctx. You know what I'm gonna say? All big opportunities today, guys. So price action is the word. Price action is the word. I cannot put a level on this one. That's just plain stupid to do that. CCL. So we played CCL yesterday. And there's a new show on Benzinga. And if you didn't watch it, then please watch it. It's called Penny Lane. I'm not sure. Is it called Penny Lane? Look at it. It was on yesterday evening. So if you go to the Benzinga channel and look up Penny Lane, then that's just a great show with a lot of laughs and a lot of good information and also a lot of good questions from beginner trading. So if you are a beginner trader, then you really should watch that show. And even if you're not, like I am not, then there's still some nice information just to get in the head of other traders. Sometimes so important how other traders think. And I told you before, and I'm going to let you in a secret if you don't know, just before markets open, so at let's say 3 o'clock Amsterdam time, so that's 9 o'clock Eastern time, then I'm going to go to all the other channels that are on there, and you know which channels that are. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to see what they are trading, what they're talking about. And I do that for 20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes, and sometimes I do exact the opposite as the other traders. And it pays off a lot of time. So, and that's just to know how people are in this race, how they are feeling about a stock. If they think, well, maybe not. So it got to this 3150 level yesterday, and now what you want to see here is 3149 has to break, but CCL is also a tendency to gap down in the beginning. So don't let it spook you. So this is what happens. Tried to get above the 3150 yesterday, didn't get there because, well, they are not selling any cruises yet, I think, only next month or so. So be careful if you trade this one, because it just can do something like this. And maybe, and often that's not such a bad thing, but what you really want to know, of course, is where will this downtrend end. And this is, of course, some kind of level that's a long way from where it's trading now. So maybe you can just say 3150. Nice round numbers. If you watch Penny Lane, she likes to trade nice round numbers. Penny Lane is a beginner trader, so she's learning a lot from everything that's going on. And she just found out that round numbers are trading very nicely, and they do. And if they just happen to coincide with levels like these here, then 30.50 might just be the bottom for CCL, and then you just might fall down in the first 15 minutes here after opening, and then just get up again, and then you have a nice trade like we did yesterday. We bought a dip yesterday on CCL, just might do that again today. Bark. Patrick, you want to win a Tesla? Oh yeah, Bark. Is that really a ticker, or are you pulling my leg now, Pavel? Just want to see the dog, I think. I have a dog normally in the background, but she swallowed a wasp yesterday, and didn't like that at all. She's fine now, but didn't want to eat yesterday evening and was really feeling stupid about her action. And now she's just lying there and thinking, oh, it hurts. And I can imagine that. So it's summer here, and my doors are often open, but flies are coming in now. So 1250 on Bark. Looks like that was the opening. So 1252 was the low on opening day. So 1250 will be, of course, the level for Bark to the upsides. To the downsides, don't know. You might just play 1140 if you want to. So we talked about CCL. Did we talk about SKLS? SKLC. So this is what happened to SKLC. We talked about this one a lot. Did you catch this one here? Any of your swing traders? So we pulled in this line and said, okay, this is 1252. This was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days ago. And then this is a nice doji, then broke this trend line, and then just, not as a day trade, but just if you think, okay, it broke this trend line on a daily. I'm just going to write this one up, and then you would have been up almost $10. So I'm calling out these levels. These levels are almost always for day trading, because that's what I do. But I know that there are a lot of swing traders in town today. So not only today, but you can also use those levels as swing trades. So you know what I'm going to say here. 19 will be the absolute bottom here, but you don't want to see it going there now. And this here, 2150-ish, is just, it's more precise. This is 21.30, and this is 21. No. Again, I'm sorry. 21.30 and 21.70. No, those are not the levels. Erase those. Sometimes I'm just drawing levels because I want to draw levels, but that's not often a good, not always a good thing to do. If there are no levels, there are no levels. And if there are no levels, then you trade something on price action, or I have some troubles typing action today. I don't know what it is. So this is price, just price, and you can do that just so that's price action. You can use your level 2, or you can use your candles, or you can use your tape, whatever suits you. CLNE, sorry, this is just holding the 200s. So this 200 is definitely a level, but at 772, 777, and it's now at 886. Just got above this resistance here. So well, needs to hold this 863. And this high of 877. So if it's holding this 877, then you can use 863 as a stop loss maybe, and then play it all the way up. But it's not a big mover normally, but did very well yesterday and moved 80 cents on an $8 stocks. That's 10%. That's good. Rockets finally tries to fill this gap now, and this gap is exactly where the 200 comes in right now. It's a recent IPO, of course, so can do really stupid things like this. I remember being in this one here just in September, October last year, and you really know what you are doing if you do that. So this is the 50 EMA. So 20 is a level and 2180 is a level. So this is MRK. Look, after a day like yesterday, what happens here? Merck. There has to be some kind of news. Is this, I didn't look at the news really, because I'm a technical trader and I don't want news to get in my way, but this is just brilliant. Not. Down from 75.90 to 73.72. Please be very careful. And before you trade it, before I'm going to trade it, I'm going to look up what's new on this one. Don't want to do that now because it's just 5 minutes before we close this show, and I want to do some more tickers. So do your homework on this one. Do your homework not only on this one, but on every stock that's that we discuss here. So this is MRK, and let's see what else is going on. Beyond Meat, of course. Well, it's not the most popular stock for me, but 142.50 really needs to hold, and then anything can happen on this one. It's can be a big move at $8 a day. So if your account is big enough to trade these, then you just might do this and want to see these levels breaking to the upside, and 155 is a level, then 151.30 is a level, and 142.50 to the downside. That's something that you want to see as a support. Then OCG, you want to day trade a stock like this on days like these. So what you're looking for right now is that this level here holds right now. Really unpredictable. So 5 has to hold to the upside. Otherwise, I'm not going to play it. And then you can play it all the way up to 50. ZKN. ZKN. In the UK, they say Z. And in the US, they say Z. So Fisher C and Fisher Z. JC and JZ. JZ. Okay. So same thing as for the other stock. It's a smaller stock, but if you want to play this, then these days have to happen, and you really have to see some volume. Then on days like these, it's a low float, a 60 million float, and you want to see some volume coming in. So this is 3 million volume on a 60 million float. Then you can expect these moves. And if volume does not come in, then you have just days like these. So watch this one on volume, please. TGLS. Trying to buy the dip here. So this needs to be support. And then play it all the way back up. So 1861 on TGLS is support. And then maybe it can bounce from there. UBS. That's a spotted stock. So as you can see and notice, I'm just calling out some other stocks than all the other shows do, because, yeah, why not? If AMC and SNDL just lay down when markets open, then you just might say, okay, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to watch some other stocks. And 1622 has to hold here. This was a resistance for a while, and even a few days back. And now you really want 1622 to hold. And then to the upside, you want to see this break, this double top. And if it does that, then there's blue sky, Mr. Blue Sky. So those were the tickets today. They're ready to rumble. It's exactly 5 o'clock. Apple, we're not going to day trade Apple anymore. Apple is just not moving enough for me. Intel maybe. Oh no, not going to trade Intel. If you want to swing trade these, then please be sure that it's holding these levels. And 57, if it gets under 57, then you really have to watch out. And then there's some room to the upside. But look at this. Really having trouble to get above this area of resistance here, 58. So as a day trader, yeah, well, maybe not. But I did have, we looked at Intel for some time, and it's just not moving enough for a day trade. So, but maybe as a swing trade, you can do this. So these are no longer levels, of course. So this one is. It moves to $1.40 here on this day. So I'm not sure about Intel. We looked at this one before when it's just here. This is the 200 SMA that you see here. It had some trouble breaking that, got above it, used it as support here more or less. And then after this day, we looked for a second day runner, but didn't do that, just slowly grinding up. But really difficult one for day trading. And if you are really want to swing trade this or invest in this, then do your own due diligence because it's a difficult one, Intel. So guys, it's 11 o'clock in Amsterdam. It's 5 o'clock in New York. If you did not already, then please hit that like, because you know what it does. It's boosting my ego, of course, but I don't need it anymore. It's nice though. It's nice if you like the show. It's nice if you leave a comment under this video if you're not watching this live, because a lot of you are not watching this live. I know that because I see the stats every day. And so if you're watching this, having your morning coffee, or playing poker in Los Angeles, or walking your dog in Texas, I don't know, then maybe, just maybe, you want to just take 1 second of your day and hit that like button, because it's so important for Benzinga that we get all those likes, because that makes the channel, sorry about my English, sometimes I'm getting caught up in my English. It's a big deal for Benzinga to get a lot of likes and to get a lot of subscribers, and when we have this 100,000 subscribers, then big things are going to happen. Jason promised us and Spencer promised us. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. If you're not watching this live, leave a comment under this video, and a real comment and not a spam comment like we always have. So that would be really nice. I try to react to those. What do I need to say more other than have a safe day trading? If you're going to trade AMC, let's look at AMC, what's doing now. AMC still to the moon, or where are we at? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's unbelievable. So this one, nobody knows what this will do. Nobody knows. I think that's the quote of today. Nobody could predict this yesterday, or if they did. Oh my God, this fly. I love animals, but this one's killing me. So this is AMC. And I think you're going to see a lot of rocket ships today on Twitter, and a lot of people are saying, oh, I just became an AMC millionaire, or maybe an SNDL millionaire. So SNDL has having some troubles now, getting past that 1.50 mark here. You saw this on SNDL earlier in February, this big squeeze up here, and then also this rejection here, and then just this happened all day long, all year long, I have to say. So 150-ish might be just something that you want to look at for SNDL right now. And Blackberry, let's look at that one also. Oh my dear grandmother, if she could see this. So this is $17 in the opening, and now it's just hovering around the 20, still above VWAP here. So VWAP is also important in the pre-market. I think it is. Look at this. If this is not evidence, then I don't know what is. So when market was open, would have been open, and you could have played this, but well, it's 177,000 she has traded right now here. So this is something that you can easily play with this kind of volume. So big selling going on right now. You want this one to see that it holds its VWAP, and then you just might buy here the dip and then make a couple of bucks, but be very careful. It's not overextended on a 5, so this is $20. So just tips his feet here in the 5-minute chart on a 9 EMA. So this is just another buy the dip opportunity for Blackberry if you do want to make a VWAP play here. Schmoes to me. Nice to see you here. Great to see you here, Backyard Koi, and thank you for thanking me. Say Prasad Sai Prasad Binapali. I'm really trying to do that. I am sure that you are from Sacramento, but your screen name shouts out India. Okay, guys, so this was the early bird show. It was a watch list. You could look at a watch list, but you also could say, okay, I'm not going to look at his watch list. I'm just going to trade AMC, SNDL, Blackberry, and Nokia, and I'm going to go and be filthy rich. That's something that you can do, but please be careful if you're day trading this. Surely don't hold these overnight. Please don't. Okay, I cannot say that. If you hold these overnight, please be aware that there's a lot of risks if you do so. So this show is for information purposes only. I will be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Amsterdam time, with a brand new show and with a lot of new millionaires in the chat, I think. And if you're not, then just keep watching this show and keep playing the watch list. I will not be in here this afternoon, Amsterdam time. That's normally 7:30 Eastern time. It's a Thursday. I'm never in a Thursday, so I may not even be trading today. But if I am, then I will let you know on Twitter what I'm doing. So if you want to follow me and see what I'm doing, I give full accountability about all the levels that I call out here, and follow me on Twitter, and I will post the plays that I make during the day, or I will warn you if I'm watching something. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see that, and if not, that's also great. Thank you, Coinmatic. Hope to see you all soon. Hit that like if you didn't do already. Hit that subscribe, and I hope that you have a great earnings day today. See you all tomorrow.